Welcome back, everybody. Blueprints, day 212. We completely messed up everything. Our save file is corrupted. Unless I can somehow draft lost and found. Wait. Oh, baby. Hold on. The game is being nice to us. Aha. Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning, only to discover a second foundation so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I have never professed to be a skilled draftsman, and maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There is a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom. Or perhaps, more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. However, should that curiosity wane and you come to regret your recent decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful. Does this appear every day now? Like, is this just a way to get repellent every day? Because I kind of want to use, like, my curiosity, my morbid curiosity, as Miss Anne Babbage has so aptly claimed, now makes me want to use the repellent on a bunch of other rooms and then leave the foundation out there and then see if the repellent reappears every day, because maybe that's just a way to guarantee get repellent every day, which would be interesting. I don't think this showroom is a good choice, but the other two rooms also kind of suck. Any key cards? I don't see any key cards. Wait, what's this? Drafting strategy? Oh, wow. Congratulations, you have won the grand prize in our annual October issue Dead End contest for Draft 21 Dead Ends. This breaks the previous record and secures your name in the architectural history books. Included in this package is the grand prize, a check for 200 gold. So can I, like, claim the check, but just once? New record, 21. Yeah, so I assume once you claim that, you can never claim it again. It'd be cool if you claim it every day, but presumably not. Alright, well that's nifty. I don't really need the gold for anything, but it's cool to see the letter. A new letter in the mailroom. I'm gonna draft this room, but I'm not gonna go in this room. Alright, curiosity is 100% gonna get the better of me. I'm just gonna use repellent on a bunch of random rooms. I don't know. Is there any other room that I would want to use it on, though? Probably I'll just use it outside if I'm being honest with myself. I'm going to click this. If you ever attempt... What the hell? This is so tedious. It's like such an entertainment value, though, to see the spiral. Like, I could just look up what all the spiral words are, but, like, I don't know. It is very entertaining. Although now that I click that, I'm completely screwed, I realize, because I have 3 gems. So maybe we should just try to get conservatory here and at least... Okay, well, you know, if you can't get conservatory, you may as well get observatory. Am I right? Am I right? If you ever attempt to... Moon pendant gained. You know what I really need? I need emerald bracelet. Should I use one of my only gems? I think not. I think we use conference room here. There's a bunch of food, but I can't eat it. Feels bad, man. Chapel is fine. It's free. I mean, it costs 1 gold technically, but... Corridor Nook. Let's do corridor. I'm definitely blocking off the north entirely, so we need to put a fork here. Passageway is fine. We can go south, I suppose. Boudoir gives me dice. I can't pick up the gems, so don't care about that. The pool, this is 100% not worth. I think we take planetarium here. I don't want to spend 1 gem there. I mean, I'm gonna like run out soon anyways, but... Oh, also we lost the staff thing. Wait, and we lost the key of Ares or whatever. Somehow we were keeping that item every time. Which also kind of seems like a bug, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe you need it for something else. Could code check a master key. I mean, sure, why not? We have 30 footsteps. I'm just trying to get a few more observatories to see what the words say. Alright, can we get more observatories? That is the question. I don't want to spend my only 2 gems. Lose half your steps. Sure. This is gonna end soon anyways, although technically I should use the repellent, but whatever. Whatever, man. Dice. Dice is nice. I need like 5-ish footsteps to get back from here. Patio, study. Kind of pointless, kind of pointless. I'll just put this here. I don't even care if I lose the master key again, to be honest. Doesn't matter. Okay, I can't afford any of these. I'm just gonna draft every door. I'm basically out of footsteps at this point, unless I get an observatory. I'm kind of screwed. Maybe we just go for it. Just go ham for the observatory. Maybe just redraw a million times until we maybe possibly get an observatory. Observatory would give us 40 footsteps is why I want the observatory. Alright, unfortunately, no observatory. So, should we go code check the master key? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have enough footsteps. Okay, well, let's code check the master key. I think that's pretty much all we can do though, sadly. We can't actually use the repellents. Alright, we code checked the master key. I think we just call it a day here and then see if the repellent is there tomorrow. That's kind of an interesting way to get repellent though, right? But then if you use the repellent, I guess you'd have to use it. You could use it on like a bunch of rooms and then use it on foundation if it stays there. And then get rid of the foundation on like the last day. I don't know. Anyways, that was an insanely short run, so we're gonna do another run in this episode, obviously. Day 218? No, do 213. Okay, sleeping mask and gems. Sure, why not? I think I want to get rid of outer room foundation. Because the elevator doesn't work. Right? Which seems kind of pointless. Seems kind of pointless for the elevator not to work. Bling, bloop. I don't understand why the foundation in the house disappeared, though. That's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I feel like neither of them should reset. Okay. We deleted foundation. RIP. RIP foundation. So tomorrow, we should be able to have a sane Blueprints experience. I mean, within the confines of a Blueprints experience. There aren't many such things as a sane experience in this game, but it'll be more sane than having 2 foundations which with like glitched out textures. I didn't even read the other ones. I never read the other ones. When I get this, I just click. Can't resist. We made this rare. Does it matter? I think not. We made this rare. That's also fine. We made this commonplace. These are all fine choices with me. I'd love to get pantry and make it commonplace again. Lab, dice, conference. Let's just do lab. I don't know. I don't really know what the goal is anymore. I mean, pantry on rank 8, that's like basically impossible. 2 or more gems, gain 1 star. You know what? Let's do... Wait, 2 or more gems. Let's just do an aquarium room run and try to get our try to get some stars back. We're down to 146. The observatory is kind of expensive on the stars. We don't really have any gems. Maybe we should click this. These are all dead ends and we have no rerolls. We can't afford that, so I think we take this and just get 3 gems. That seems like the most sane outcome to me. Are there any items in here? I never check. Sometimes there are, but it's like too annoying to spot them because it's too busy. There's too much garbage in that room. So I usually just pass up the items. Out of pure laziness. Dining room, hallway. Let's do hallway. Let's go east though. Hallway, commissary, wine cellar. You know what? We have 2 doors. Oh, I might have clicked the wrong one. Nope, I didn't. I thought I accidentally clicked commissary because my mouse kind of moved over that way at the last second. Yeah, we have 2 doors, so I think it's fine to put another wine cellar there. Now we're doing decent on gems. We could put a hallway. I don't like how the hallway is. I don't like that. Okay, we don't have observatory yet today, so we should actually be able to pick up gems still. Which is great. Now we have observatory. We're really dead-ending the right side of the thing, but I think I will click all of these. No, I won't click Draxis, but I'm not going to click the spiral. We'll click the spiral at the end of the day. Did I take coat check? I did not. A second observatory right next to the first observatory. I am a big fan of that. Big fan. Big fan. Oh my, look at all this. Look at all this fun stuff we get. Double observatory. Can we get the triple observatory? That would be insane. Passageway. Fantastic. Let's go every which way. Let's go east. Prioritize east and then south. Kitchen, darkroom, planetarium. Darkroom's fine. Maybe. If you don't like flashing lights, look away from the screen now. Alright, the flashing lights have subsided. You may look back at the screen. Thank you for your participation in this photosensitivity drill. Not really a drill, it's actually freaking annoying as hell. Alright, we got the triple observatory. Fantastic. Also, I missed the pizza slice. There's so many constellations, I forgot to click one. Plus 3 footsteps. Alright, so now we can spend a gem because we have a lot of gems now. We don't have a lot of keys and we don't have a master key. I guess we can put a Great Hall and then just go the other way. Oh no. I should have taken keys. I didn't think, I just clicked aquarium. Maybe we can dig up a key. No such luck. We might have dead-ended ourselves here. Unless passageway is unlocked. Oh, we dug, so maybe Kennel opened it. Do we want guaranteed keys or possible keys? I think I'll take possible keys. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Alright, no possible keys. Also, I don't know why I'm buying all this crap. Let's not buy the crap. Prism key. Let's take a casino. Okay, no casino. I'll take a showroom though. 3 aquariums have been added. I'll buy all of these because I think that means... Okay, I can't buy all of them. Never mind. I'll say I think that means the observatory will get one of the ones I haven't already bought. Okay, this is free now, so that's cool. I'm just zooming. I don't even know... I don't know where I'm going. I'm not even looking. I'm just going. Freezer, not very good. I'm looking for a fourth observatory, but I'm not finding one. I'm just gonna go back and click all the observatories and end the run, because who knows what else there is to find, but I'm too lazy to draft more rooms right now. This one's locked, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's just go, let's go do all these spirals. Because they might end the run immediately anyways, right? And your day will immediately end if you ever attempt to add another word. What? Does that mean I just can't ever use the spiral again? I'm gonna be really annoyed if it, like, if the spiral locks itself out. If, like, you just can't ever spiral again, that'd be super stupid. Wow, that gave me a lot of keys, though. Okay, I'm gonna do more drafty and try to find the fourth observatory. This is not an observatory, but it does give me a star. This is not an observatory, but it gives me more doors. Okay, we did this one. We didn't do the bottom two. We have to remember which observatories we spiraled. What do we got? Clock tower, freezer. I mean, this is a decent point to freezer. 16 gems, 4 keys. I guess the keys don't get freezered. For each tomorrow room you draft today. Let's just do clock tower because then I can stop drafting that way. We'll do aquarium because I need the stars. Don't care about the lever. Don't really care about gems at the moment. Locksmith corridor. We'll do sauna here, which I think officially ends our run. And then we will go some which way. We have a lot of keys, so we can actually do Great Hall. I'm gonna guess it's this door. I'm probably wrong. Okay, no, it's not this door, but we get another key. It's probably not this door. It's probably the door on the right. Yep. Alright, we open this, and we open this, and then we put something here. We could freeze 16 gems, why not? Sure. Let's freeze it. Freeze our assets. Alright, let's go back this way. So we already did this observatory. We have 2 more observatories that we can spiral. And then... oh yeah, we did repellent, but it hasn't taken effect yet. So let's do a spiral here. If you ever attempt to add another... oh yeah, it said another word. I guess it already did the thing. I don't know. Do I have moon pendant? I do have moon pendant, so it is worth killing all of our... hey, these, that's kind of weird. You guys see that? It's like a weird placeholder room out there. Oh. You can like see the doors. Kinda. Pretty weird. I don't care about Draxus. Let's click this guy. If you ever attempt to add another word. Yeah, so you don't actually have to click... you don't have to click the spiral in every observatory. You just have to click it in the last observatory that you draft. Seemingly. Which is a bit bizarre. It's not really how I expect that to work. It doesn't respect how all the other constellations work, which is that they only take effect when you click them. So it's a little bit strange. Alright, secret garden key. I don't care about keeping. I don't care about that. Let's call it a day. Oh, I don't remember if I put the master key back or if I even had one. I don't think I had code check today. But who cares? If you ever attempt to add another word to the spiral of stars, I hope it says like unless something something blah blah. Should we go again? It's only a 20-minute episode. Let's go once more. We're kind of speed running at this point, right? So we're not even getting to rank 8 to do the pantry. I'm hoping I get an outer room today. That'd be nice. Maybe we get Monk back. Monk S. Do we have Monk? Yeah, Monk is gone. The outer room is gone, thank God. Oh, do we just always get repellent every time now? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. So even if I get rid of the outer room, the foundation, the outer room, I just always have repellent now. I don't have to go to Lost and Found and lose something to get repellent. That's pretty sweet, actually. I think that's the only item that you can... that's the only item I know of that you can only get from Lost and Found, except for this other way to get it that I now have discovered. Every other item that I found in Lost and Found, I think you can get some different way. These are all kind of bad. A shovel. And a what? Oh, I regret picking up the wrench. I didn't want that item, but such is life. Wait, now I'm curious. I assume foundation, like if I go downstairs, the elevator will do the same thing if I try to call it, right? It won't work. Also, did we do this thing? Bloop. I assume I can't call the elevator if I don't have foundation, even though I've unlocked it. I guess we could pick up the repellent in case we want it for something. I don't know what we would use it for. We should take the dice immediately. We have plenty of gems from yesterday, but we may as well pick up the extra gem in here. I always forget there's a gem in this room. This kind of goes the wrong way, but I guess I'll take it. I gotta know, man. I can't resist the urge. I gotta know. I gotta click it. I gotta know. If you ever attempt to add another word to the Spiral of Stars, I'm gonna be really annoyed if it makes it completely unusable forever. Like, I'll be sad. Very sad. Okay, we're gonna do Chamber of Mirrors here, and then we're gonna go this way. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, well, that was kind of a... I should have just opened that door. I don't know why I thought I should go back and open the south door. Weird strats. Weird nonsensical strats. It's gonna say the Spiral of Stars. Holy crap, what is this? What a mess. Another word to Spiral of Stars? Planetarium. I have 6 keys. I guess I can view Great Hall. That's interesting. Don't often see a chest here. I think it's because I have increased luck, right? That must be what's causing that. Maybe the lucky rabbit foot is what caused that in the past. I don't know. I'll take 4 doors. That's fine. I need to get to the north side of Chamber of Mirrors. Commissary does not work. These all do not work. Please give me something straight through. Security works. Yeah, this is why I didn't want the wrench, because they're going to pop that up every time. Super annoying. This is free. May as well take it. Has lots of doors. Wait, what? Oh, I thought this was chamber, not this. Fuck. I borked it. I guess technically I do have 2 doors to Chamber of Mirrors. I could still open it, but whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I keep thinking I have Sledgehammer, but I don't. I just want to know if this is actually gonna like perma-lock me out from ever using Spiral again. Spiral of... So presumably the next time I click into an observatory, it's gonna cancel my game or whatever. That's what it says. That's what it's trying to tell me. I'm just curious if there's more words after that, but maybe it just like locks itself out forever. I don't know. That would be kind of stupid if that were the case. How many words is it? I've never counted. Is it at like 50 words or Add a word to spiral of stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 coin for each day spent, and then lose 2 stars. I already lost count. This is hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 107 doesn't seem like a logical place for the spiral to stop. I feel like it's gonna end my run the day that I hit that word, and then it's gonna say like, unless you have at least 10 steps or something. Like I feel like it's gonna add some words that let it keep going. I don't know. Do we have anything important to do? I'm literally just like speed running. I'm just clicking random stuff. I don't even care. I just want to farm spiral. That's the most interesting thing to me right now. We get running shoes. There's a bunch of gems I guess I can buy. I'll take the sledgehammer. I guess I'll take salt shaker too. I don't really want metal detector. I want more observatories. That was my last key, so this might be the end of the run. Alright, let's just call it a day. Actually, no, I don't have a monk, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, let's call it a day. I can probably fit one more run. So we actually got 3 observatories. I'm just gonna keep farming spiral. That's my goal at the moment. The main goal. I don't really care about the outer rim thing. I mean, maybe I should. Maybe there's more interesting stuff to find out there, but that's so tedious. There's literally so many rooms to draft. Insanely many rooms. And I don't have monk right now anyway, so I can't even do that task. I'll get the mail on the way back. Let's do a little bling bloop. Alright. Let's go to the outer room. I guess we're hoping for a shrine so we can get monk again and do that as a side task. These are all bad. I guess just do shelter. I don't care about the gem. I'm too lazy to walk down. It's not important. What is important is finding observatories, because they're going to end my run, right? The next time I find an observatory, it's going to end my run. But I feel like it's going to say unless. It's going to say something that makes it not end the run in the future, surely. Because again, there's no way the Spiral of Stars ends at 107 words. Like, that's such a bizarre number to choose. I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. Conference room is fine. It's basically a hallway. Let's stay on the first rank and try to get observatory. No observatory. Should we reroll for conservatory? Perhaps. I do not know. Running shoes I will take. Sledgehammer I will take. Gems I will take. We want to get as many gems as possible before we click the constellation. I'm going to go waste some footsteps going back this way. Doesn't matter because they're going to get set to 40 as soon as we click this anyways. We should probably use our footsteps. Like before we click this. Before we click the spiral. Actually, you don't have to click the spiral. Right? It doesn't even matter. Because you can just click the spiral once somewhere else. Maybe I should click it though, because it's probably going to end the run, right? Wait, let's just click it. Let's click it in case it ends the run. which I think it will. Let's see. If you ever attempt to add another word to Spiral of Stars, is it gonna say like that's a lie? Surely it's gonna say the previous sentence was a lie, right? You have used all your footsteps and must now call it a day. You have put yourself... Wait, what? So it set my step to 40, but then it ended my run. I don't believe it. I think it's a lie. I think they're tricking me. There's no way that you could never use the spiral again. That would be like the worst, dumbest game design ever. If that's actually what happens, I think that will be the end of Blueprints for me. That will completely have eroded all faith I have in the developers. And there's not a lot of faith I have left. The final straw. I do need a reason to end the series eventually, and this game goes on forever, so I think the end of the spiral would be a fitting end to the game. Like, sure, I could reclaim the throne and go to the room downstairs and see whatever random endings they have, but for me personally, if the spiral ends, that's just, it's not cool, man. What purpose do I have left in life without the spiral? I have button masher enabled, so I'm just gonna press button masher key and then have it mash for me. And then I'm gonna stop it at 77 and confirm and get the power of the monk. There's gotta be other rooms I can put out here that'll do something interesting, right? I just don't know what they are. I thought it was secret passage. I swear I looked it up and there's some secret room full of blueprints. But I don't remember what it was called or where it is in the game. I just saw that it exists. Sometimes you just need motivation to keep playing, right? So you just look up a little hint and you like see something and you're like, oh, I've never seen that before, and then you just close the website and go back to playing the game until you can find the thing. Sometimes you just have to straight up look up the answer if it's an absurdly ridiculous cipher puzzle that no normal human is gonna solve with their puny brain. Commissary, common, didn't mean to right click, whatever. Stupid. Right clicking should not exit this. Locksmith is unusual, that's fine. Let's make, wait, do we want this more common or less common? I was gonna make it more common, but I guess we don't ever need it now, do we? Or is the repellent... I think the repellent is gone, right? This can have the telescope in it though. We can choose not to draft it. I think we make this more common. It seems like a good room. Even though it steals something. Okay, let's see if we get F'd in the A by the game or if they're just kidding. Oh, is it gonna end actually? Is it literally the end? Your day will immediately end if you ever attempt to add another word to Spiral of Stars. Is there any way to prevent this from ending your day? Wait. Well, that's no fun. I have to Google this. If this is a serious thing that happens, then I think like I said, I'm done with the game because I completely have lost all faith in the developer's ability to make a good game if this is actually how this ends. I will be very sad. Yeah, that's the end of the game. That's very unfortunate. Alright, well, as I said, I no longer have faith in the developers of this game to give me a fun time. If they're gonna make the most fun part of the game fuck you over in the end, that's like completely ridiculous and stupid and unfair. Therefore, I will never make another episode of Blueprints. So I hope you enjoyed the series. Feel free to leave lots of spoiler comments below about things that I didn't accomplish. But yeah, that's a pretty sad way to end it. Day 216. But yeah, there's really no reason to play the game anymore. Unfortunately. Unless there's some mod that disables that and lets you actually use the spiral. Because the spiral is just starting to get fun. Like the fact that it locks your coins and gems at whatever you currently have, gives you a bunch of money. So turning off the best feature in the game if you play the game for too long is just kind of dumb. Because there's no way to get the effects of the spiral without adding a word to the spiral. Like if it were a choice to add a word to the spiral, but you could still click the spiral without adding a word. Like if those were separate actions, it would be totally fine. But now I can just never use the spiral anymore. So I can never get a showroom item again. Right? Like I can't get any of the positive effects. So ridiculous. 0 out of 10 design for the last part of that. The rest of the spiral is fantastic. But the fact that it ends that way is like way more of a fuck you than the showroom trophy costing gold. Like that's kind of a funny troll, and there are many ways to overcome that. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to overcome the spiral. So unless I look it up and there is some way to keep using the spiral, then it's over, folks. There is no point in continuing playing the game that hates the player base. But it was fun. Lasted a while. Way longer than I expected. Like I said, I was going to stop in like episode 60. I think I'm probably over 100 episodes by the time this one comes out. But, oh well. RIP. Time to find a new game, I guess. Appreciate you watching. If you also hate the Spiral of Stars, feel free to leave a comment below. Otherwise, I will see you all probably never again. Bye. Goodbye. And fuck the developers of the shitty game.